It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Bears and the Lions, and it's all up next.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the buildup is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, oh.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Lions have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads them out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bears offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start. And you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now it's Johnson. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Now a give up the middle. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. a pickup of 12 yards. First down, Chicago.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. A play fake. Now Williams. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Patrick motioning here. A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Duvernay to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Another run here with Johnson. Woo! And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They send the tight end in motion. They'll go with a counter on first down. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. motion man to the right. On third down, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On first down, it's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
And 4 at the 14-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Automatic first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So after 1, 14-10 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the 47. 3rd and a yard. The Lions call their first timeout. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Johnson. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Johnson. He'll work his way only to the 23. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone at the 21. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Goff, brought in by the tight end Sam Laporta. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Now, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Bears' 42-yard line.
Patrick motioning here. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Catch is made. That is Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the Bears' 18-yard line.
To throw is Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
From the gun, it's Goff. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Goff to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions are back within a point. It's 14-13.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back set to go once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A give, and here's Johnson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
Here's Jack Fox now, as he's on to punt for Detroit. This is taken at the 25. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Still 2nd down.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Taking off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Lions have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
The Lions offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Goff to throw on first down. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Lions get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
1st and 10. Here's Williams. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. In the first half, it was the Alabama man, Jahmyr Gibbs, who had it cooking. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Now Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. But hold everything. There's a flag way back on the other side of the field. And this one is going to get wiped away. So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board. Goff to throw. That one incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll bring up second down. To throw is Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing here is Goff. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he has yet to find anything to lean on in this one. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing on first down, it's Williams.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Second down and 3. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Fires quickly, it is complete on the slant. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Set to go now on first and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. That's a short throw caught by Komet, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. They'll run with Johnson. Good blocking, and he's in. Roschon Johnson. Touchdown, Bears. It's his second touchdown of the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will up the lead to 5.
16.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass. Ball's on target. Nice pickup.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. He is in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Williams. Now he'll run it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Now a 3rd and 2. Now Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and Let's also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's good for the Lions.
Goff to throw on first down. This one caught by Patrick. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. The Lions called their first timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 21-yard line.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Williams in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Goff. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal. Now, Goff. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. They'll go play action here with, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Williams. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. Raymond
going to return it, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Get a pause here. We have an injury, and it is the tight end, Sam Laporta, a player they cannot afford to lose. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Detroit. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. Pass completed is St. Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. We'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. Quick throw, taken in. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Goff to throw. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them but also let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So combination of really good defense at times and at times really bad offense.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
It's first down, and they'll run.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's a short throw caught by Kmet. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs for being close. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run with Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Get a pause here. We have an injury. And it is the tight end, Sam Laporta, a player they cannot afford to lose. Contact up front, Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment. Defense. Still second down.
They'll run with Gibbs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run with Montgomery. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now, risk another play. Time will tell. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.